Good evening. My name is Nate Armstrong. I'm a Deputy Chief for CAL FIRE San Mateo-Santa Cruz Unit, overseeing the Santa Cruz Division. Currently the IC, or Incident Commander, for the CZU August Lightning Complex. I just wanted to take a few minutes tonight to give a brief update, maybe a final incident update on the CZU fire, and tell you where we're at and where we're going to be moving forward. Currently this evening, we are sitting at a current 86,509 acres, which hasn't changed in several days. What has changed is that we're now up to a 97% containment, with expected full containment of this fire this Sunday evening, September 20th, 2020. The last little bit of line that we're still trying to just strengthen is up here in the Buteno Park area in San Mateo County. Now we do have control line around the entire fire. That's just the last little bit that we're just trying to get deeper and deeper into making sure that there's no ability for that fire to escape that line. You can see several different colors here. This is our evacuation map. The red areas are areas that are still under an evacuation order. That means working with SO, we're still, with the Sheriff's Office, we're still restricting access to those areas. And those areas, like I mentioned, are the Buteno Park area, some of the area up Highway 236 in the Boulder Creek area, in the China Grade, and then this area along Lower Swanton on the north coast of Santa Cruz County. Working down the colors here, the yellow areas are evacuation warnings that we've just recently reduced from an evacuation order. So those warning areas, we've allowed folks to repopulate, but we're still working on restoring power, communication, making sure that the water is safe, working together with a lot of cooperators for the county and private contractors. And so we're just leaving those areas still as a warning, allowing people in, but it's not 100% maybe safely livable without little modifications to your lifestyle. The green areas are what we're considering repopulated without any restrictions. So not necessarily any water quality issues, the power has been restored, communications are up and running again. So the progression, we typically move, we reduce the order to a warning, and then eventually fully repopulated. Like I say, we are working very closely with the sheriff's offices in both counties. PG&E, communications companies, environmental health are all very hard at work, making sure we want nothing more than to get you folks back into your homes as soon as possible. So we just recently, yesterday, repopulated this Last Chance area off of Upper Swanton, and we are hoping this next week to have the power and communications restored in the Lower Swanton area to be able to repopulate that area, as well as hopefully in the next coming week being able to repopulate most of the rest of the Boulder Creek area. We are still having some issues in the Buteno Park area, just due to the sheer magnitude of hazard trees in that area. We really don't want to let anybody, we don't want to release that order and let folks back in until we're really confident that it's going to be safe. And just the number of hazard trees in that area have us a little concerned. So the counties, San Mateo County is working very hard on getting the proper people in there to get an assessment done. One final thing on this, just to explain the difference between containment and control. You guys might often hear we call a fire 50% contained, 75% contained. Like I said at the beginning here, we're about to call this fire 100% contained. For us in the fire service, what that means is that we have solid line around the entire fire, and that we're considering it very confident that the fire can't escape those control lines. It does not mean that the fire is 100% out. So there's still smoke in there. There's going to be smoke for a long time. Until we get a good steady rain, things will be smoking. So we're still getting a lot of 911 calls, which is fine. There's going to be smoke around homes. Please don't be scared that that is the fire out of control. We're aware of it. We will still have fire engines out patrolling for some number of days, putting out those smokes, making sure it's still safe. And like I said, just monitoring until we get a good steady rain sometime in the near future that you won't see any smoke coming off this fire. It could be several weeks. So that's the latest update. You probably won't hear much more from us on it, but thank you all to the local communities for the support during this. Hopefully we get those few remaining folks back in their homes, and stay safe out there.